I'm Suzanne Lanzone, and I've been working in luxury real estate on the island of Martha's Vineyard for over 10 years. As a result, I've discovered many amazing secret spots that most people don't ever get to see. The Churchios Estate on Edgartown, Great Pond is an exclusive property with many high-profile renters returning year after year. There's really no other property quite like this on the vineyard. This is One Bowl of Water. I came here by myself to scope it out one day. People were thinking about selling, and it was so fun to be by myself and enter this long, winding driveway in. The journey to the lodge-inspired main house meanders past a barn with 2 horse paddocks, a vegetable garden, a wishing well, and a beautiful carriage house. John loves to show off the property from the water, so we usually start our visits with a boat trip on the Edgartown Great Pond. It's beautiful. In order to qualify as a great pond, it needs to be at least 9 miles wide. And this is called Jane's Cove, correct? Right down here? There's so many different points and fingers of the Great Pond. Through the trees there, you can see a peak of a house.
We are on the end of Jane's Cove. It's a finger of the Edgartown Great Pond. People just don't realize that the vineyard has numerous amount of ponds that people never take full advantage of because they don't have access. So we can be on the Barrier Beach in about 10 minutes with the boat, which is a private segment of the South Beach. We designed this house after building a number of houses. I said I wanted this to try to be the perfect house if I could have that happen, and it's pretty close to it now. We wanted it to feel like a lodge, and we wanted to have all the bedrooms that are in this house to be independent of each other, so 4 of them have their own balconies, and yet we have a big center great room where everybody can collect themselves. Most of the stone did come from Maine and Western Massachusetts, so we had to truck everything in. We copied the ceiling from the Hinckley sailboat into the pizza room. We were blessed with all the big beams. Just a great fun party house where people have enough room to get around and yet be private. We have such beautiful environment that we try to make it natural. You can see the edges and the ends. Most of the wildflowers have been reseeded over the past 7 years, so now they are really coming in to their own. The 13 acres feels like a lot more because we are really on conservation land and Sheriff's Meadow land that cannot be built on, which surrounds and buffers the whole property. We have a tremendous amount of walking paths, bicycle paths, so we're on close to 100 acres of private property. We were fortunate enough to rent it to Jay-Z and Beyonce one year, and Grant Hill, a basketball player, formerly of Duke, he rented it for a couple weeks. It brings in some pretty dramatic and exciting individuals. We are in Edgartown, but you could be in Vermont or upstate New York because of the feel that it gives you. So every day, every hour, the property changes. And I think it happens with most of the homes here in Boldwater because we are in a very special geographic area.